All right, I started off with a little bit of fun there. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Welcome to Tune Tuesday. I'm your host, Tom Kaz. And yeah, hey, we'll be doing one Mexican song, more or less, along with 4 other great songs here on Tune Tuesday. Stay tuned. You ready this time? Tequila. All right, wasn't that fun? Anyway, let's do one Mexican type song. It was by Jay and the Americans. It's called Come a Little Bit Closer. In a little cafe, just the other side of the border, she was sitting there giving me looks that made my mouth water. So I started walking her way. She belonged to Bad Man Jose, and I knew, yes I knew I should leave when I heard her say, come a little bit closer, you're my kind of man, so big and so strong. Come a little bit closer, I'm all alone, and the night's so long. We started to dance in my arms, she felt so inviting, and I just couldn't resist it, just one little kiss so exciting. Then I heard the guitar player say, the motion says on his way. And I knew, yes I knew I should run when I heard her say, come a little bit closer, you're my kind of man, so big and so strong. Come a little bit closer, I'm all alone, and the night is so long. Señorita, come on and dance with me. We're having a little bit of fun. Music stopped when I looked, the cafe was empty. Then I heard Jose say, man, you are in trouble plenty. So I dropped a drink from my hand, and out through the window I ran. And as I rode away, I could hear her say to Jose, come a little bit closer, you're my kind of man, so big and so strong. Come a little bit closer, I'm all alone, and the night is so long. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Come a little bit closer. Jay and the Americans on Tune Tuesday. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Well, we've had another musician that passed away on April 29th, 2026 at age 86. His name is David Allen Cole. And he was known for 2 great songs. We're going to do one that he did. It was, I'm sure you've heard in bars before. A lot of times they do it late at night and everybody's had a few. It was written by Steve Goodwin, actually Goodman, and John Prime. And in 1975, they wrote this one. It became a number 8 hit in the hot country. And actually, John Prime refused to be listed as one of the writers of the song. He thought it was so goofy and such a silly song. The song is called You Never Even Called Me by My Name. Well, that I can do to keep from crying. Sometimes it seems so useless to remain. You don't have to come on me, darling, darling. You never even called me by my name. You don't have to call me Will Jennings. You don't have to call me Charlie Pride. You don't have to call me Merrill Haggard anymore. Even though you're on my fighting side, hang around as long as you will let me. Whenever I'm just standing in the rain, you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. Well, I've heard my name a few times in your phone book, and I've seen it on signs where I have played, but the only time I know I'll hear David Allen Cole is when Jesus finally calls on his judgment day. I'll hang around as long as you will let me. Come on, let me. And I never mind standing in the rain, 'cause you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even called me by my name. Well, a friend of mine named Steve Goodman wrote that song, and he told me it was the perfect country song. I wrote him back and I told him it's not the perfect country or western song because it hadn't had anything about mama, trains, trucks, prison, or getting drunk. Well, he sat me down and he wrote another verse to this song, and after reading it, I realized my friend had written the perfect country western song. I felt obliged to include it in this album. The last verse goes something like this. Well, I was drunk the day my mom got out of prison, and I went to pick her up in the rain. But before I could get to the station in my pickup truck, she got run over by a damn old train. I hang around as long as you will let me. Come on, let me. And I never minded standing in the rain, 'cause you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me
Rest in peace, David Allen Cole. All right, turn it to another hit. He actually wrote this song. It was done and made famous by Johnny Paycheck. 1977, Johnny Paycheck sang it in 1978. It's called Take This Job and Shove It. Became a number one. Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. My woman done left. Took the reasons that I've been working for. You better not try to stand in my way as I'm walking out the door. You can take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. I've been working in this factory for now 15 years. And all that time I watched my woman drowning in a pool of tears. I've seen a lot of good folk die and a lot of bills to pay. I'd give the shirt right off my back if that guts to stay. But you can take this job and shove it, 'cause I ain't working here no more. My woman done left me, took all the reasons that I've been working for. You better not try to stand in my way as I'm walking out that door. 'Cause you can take this job and shove it, 'cause I ain't working here no more. The foreman, he's a regular dog. The line boss, he's a fool. Got a brand new flat top haircut. Lord, he thinks he's cool. One of these days I'm gonna blow my top, and that sucker, he's gonna pay. I can't wait to see their faces when I get the nerve to say, take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. My woman done left me, took all the reasons that I've been working for. Better not try to stand in my way as I'm walking out that door. You can take this job and shove it, 'cause I ain't working here no more. Take this job and shove it. Rest in peace, David Allen Cole. All right, that's the second song. You know what that means on Tune Tuesday? It's time for the host toast. Wishing you the best, my friends. God bless you in every way, coming in, going out. Bless you. Cheers. Good stuff. All right, this next song we're going to do, Staying in the Country Mode, is by Glenn Campbell. He sang it. The song was written originally by Jimmy Webb. 1968. Some people say it's the greatest song ever. Jimmy Webb had this tendency to be able to put some beautiful chords together. It was a number 3 hit for Glenn at that time. Drive the main road, searching in the sun for another overload. vacation, but it don't look like rain. And if it snows, that stretch down south won't ever stand the strain. And I need you more than want you. Want you for all time. The Wichita lineman is still alive. And I need you more than want you. And I want you for all time. The Wichita lineman is still alive. For our next hit, we're going to do one from 1966, become the #1 hit for Donovan. It's called Sunshine Superman. Sunshine came softly through my window today. Could have tripped on easy, but I changed my way. Yeah, it'll take time, I know it, but in a while you're gonna be mine, I know it. Do it in style, 'cause I made my mind up. You're going to be mine. I tell you right now, any tree in the book now, baby, that I can find. Everybody's hustling just to have a little seed. When I say be cool, I think you know what I mean. Yeah, you stood there on the beach at sunset. Do you remember when? I know beach with baby, it never ends. When you made your mind up forever to be mine. I pick up your hand slowly, blow your little mind, 'cause I made my mind up. You're going to be mine. I tell you right now, any trick in the book now, baby, that I can find. Superman and Green Lantern, he got another on me. I can make like a church up and die for your pearls in the sea. Yep, you can just sit there thinking on your velvet throne about all the rainbows that you can't have for your own. When you make your Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we've made it up to our fifth song here on Tune Tuesday. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good week. Hope you're enjoying this wonderful spring weather. We've been having a little bit of rain here in St. Louis, but it's been nice. Beautiful weekend. We're going to do a song by George Strait. Very popular one. It's called Amarillo by Morning. It's written by Jerry Stafford and Paul Fraser. Jerry did it originally, or Terry, I should say. Stafford did it originally in 1973, and then George did it in 1983. Made it more popular. Number 4 hit for George. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I got on. Sun is high, Texas sky. I'll be pulling at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. He took my saddle, Houston, broke my leg, Santa Fe. Lost my girlfriend somewhere along the way. But I'll be looking for eight when they pull that gate, and I hope that the judges aren't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo on my mind. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I got on. I ain't got a dime, what I've got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Oh yeah, great cowboy song by George Strait. Taking us out on Tuesday. I appreciate you. Love you guys. We'll see you next week.